New Kirby game. I'm gonna be real with you. I never knew or played any Kirby game before this, and I was never interested in knowing more. So, Nintendo Direct arrived. I saw the trailer, and when Kirby appeared, I instantly became hyped. Finally, a 3D game for this franchise I never played. Fast forward to January. A new trailer dropped out of nowhere, and I was like, new things! And finally, in the next direct, when a new trailer dropped, people around the globe became terrified. And I became more hyped. So I bought the game on the first day, I played, and now I'm gonna talk about it.
A normal day in Dreamland. But all of a sudden, a vortex appeared, and, like any normal person, Kirby decides to run in a direction of it. After the failed escape attempt, Kirby wakes up in a new world. Then we meet a blue flying mouse, and now the main goal of the story is to save the Waddle Dees. But since this is a Kirby game, we know this is just a cover to hide a much creepy mystery. Moving on to the graphics. Oh my god, I love the visuals of this game. As we know, the Switch is not the most powerful system in the console market right now, so it's not able to use ultra realistic 4K definition. But even so, the game continues with a phenomenal artistic style. And look how I say this, because I never seen Kirby so round in my life. They really managed to make every place unique and give that vibe of post-apocalyptic world. And the other worlds remain incredible, even though the themes have already been widely used in other games, like a little too much. An example of one of my favorite levels is the boss battle of the Snow World. And it's not just the scenarios, the enemies were also amazing, especially Aofi. He's so cute. And look, I haven't talked about the boss battle songs, which, for me, is the best part in the game. I like them so much that I didn't fight the boss sometimes. The songs help the face to get more alive. Now, what skill Kirby is known for, and at the same time make the games unique? Copy abilities, for me, are one of the most fun parts in the games. They are like toys, and the game gives you just to play around and do goofy things. When you get bored, you can always change by just swallowing an enemy. Some copy abilities are kinda meh, but there are some really creative ones. Kirby has a lot of copy abilities. However, when we got this game, there were only 12 abilities, which is a little disappointing even for the first 3D game. But these 12 abilities were part of a new evolution system added in this game. This system lets you upgrade every copy ability in this game, and every upgrade changes some aspect in the ability. So, every time you upgrade something, you at least refresh the gameplay a little bit. In addition to copy abilities, games often have a gimmick in all games. It's same as Pokemon, but in this case it's better. The gimmick of this game is
Mouthful mode.
Mouthful mode is like Cappy ability from Mario Odyssey, where Mario can become everything the cap touches. But in this case we have Kirby, because it's his game. In total we have 12 mouthful modes. I'm not gonna talk about the 12, but in general they are really good. They are a good addition to the gameplay. The parts when you play with them are really fun. Mouthful modes, besides being kinda creepy, They are incredible to play, and I hope that in the next game we have another great gimmick. Enough talking about the gimmicks of the game. Now it's time to talk about the worlds and the levels. In this game we have 6 worlds with 4 levels and 1 boss battle. As I said before, the themes are not the most creative, but they make interesting levels out of that. Like the second level in the grass area, where you go through a tunnel, or the fourth level in the same area, where you go to a mall. Something that will probably bother some people is the few levels there are in the game. But trust me, the list of great levels is giant. The care they put in every single one of them is incredible, and for this I will give them a cookie because they deserve it. And to follow you in your wild adventures, you have co-op mode, where the other players plays as Bandana Waddle Dee. This is a good mode. When I play this with friends, I always like it, and becomes more fun and kinda frustrating when you play with a friend who played very few games in their life. Now the boss battles, they are the strawberry of the cake, the peak of the mountain, probably the most fun I had in this game. Boss battles are always good, but in 3D they become the best part, especially the last one that is really good. And also, we have treasure roads. They are good, nothing more than that. But one of the coolest parts in the game is the Waddle Dee town. I think seeing the town grows as you rescue more Waddle Dees is incredible. All of these things are great, except the Teal and Roll minigame. I don't want to play that anymore. And the Colosseum, known as the Boss Rush, is just a blast to play and come back to. There are 3 modes to the Colosseum. The easy one, the second one where you fight all the base game bosses, and the final one where you fight a difficult form of all bosses and mini bosses. In conclusion, I will give this game a high score because this game deserves it a lot. This is one of my favorite games I played in 2022. The reason I see people not liking the game is because of the few copy abilities and levels. But the care and love they put in this game is phenomenal. Every part of the game makes you want to play more. And I'm not like other people that give low scores because it's too easy, even if this is the whole point of this franchise. This is the jump to 3D that this franchise deserved.
The game isn't groundbreaking, but it's fun, and that's what matters.
And they added emotes, so buy the game, it's pretty fun. Bye!